friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. So feet around about hip width apart. You might lose my hands if you're on Zoom. Come up, inhale, exhale and down. But I've got a new webcam coming, so hopefully when that comes you'll see my full body a bit easier because it's supposed to be widescreen. Up. One more time. Lift. And then take it down and just take your hands back. So palms facing forward, pull the hands backwards, lift the chest, lift the chin, and just hold, opening up the chest. From here, pull your fingertips forward, reach in as if you're hugging around the tree, separate your shoulder blades, and round your upper back. That's your two movements I want you to do. So come back, pull the hands back, lift the chest and the chin, and then separate the shoulder blades and imagine that you are hugging that tree. Nice big round, roundness through the arms. And again, come up, lift it, we come round. Come on Helen, you're on Facebook but you're not on Zoom. What's that all about? Last one, open up, chin, and then just round forward, separate them shoulder blades, and then relax. Come on back to the center, lift your right arm to the side, all the way up, and then bring it back down, and then do the same with the left. Nice simple lift. Then all I want you to do this time, as you lift your right arm up, drop your head to the left, and then to the center, and then back down and drop it to the left again. So you'll only really feel something here, and then as you're coming back down around about here, as you pull that head to the side again. So it's only in the bottom half of that movement. And again, lift. Time. Then relax, just roll them shoulders back. A couple of times you roll back, take the hands behind, one hand on top of the other, lift the chest, and just lift the hands slightly behind, and then back down, just like a little pulse. A little pulse, we lift out the back to lengthen through that chest and shoulders, and then back down. Just a big squeeze here, and then take it back down. A couple more. Oh, here comes Carrie, about 20 minutes late, tell her. Last one. Then again, just roll the shoulders back, give the head a big circle, so drop the chin to the chest, rotate all the way round in one direction back to the center, and then come back round, all the way round. One more. Then relax. Feet around about hip width apart. Just drop yourself down, hands come down towards your toes, and just let that upper body hang to lengthen off those hamstrings. Just stay there, letting the upper body just relax down, open up, all through that middle and lower back, all through those glutes. Rather than just coming up, roll up through the spine. So you just arch upwards, come all the way to the top, so your head is the last bit to lift. And then relax. A little bit of strength work today. Come into the front of your mat if you've got one, step your right leg back, and then turn the right foot out to the right hand side. So if I go on an angle, you should be able to see. And from here, just drop your left knee so it's above the ankle. And then your left hand can either come down onto the knee, and your right hand in the air. Or if you want to increase, you can take that left hand down to the floor. Keeping that left hand down on the floor, bring the right hand down, turn the back foot over. So we're now in that high lunge position. Holding it here. And then all I want you to do is step that back foot in and drop down into a nice deep squat. Right in the centre. Hold it here for a couple of seconds. Drop the hands to the floor, lift the bum first, round up through the spine like we did a moment ago, bring the head up last, and then we do the same on the other side. We're going to step the left leg back, turn the left foot out to the left, drop your right hand to the knee, left hand in the air, or you can take the hand all the way down to the floor and hold for a little bit of strength work. Then bring that top hand down, turn that back foot over onto the ball of the foot, nice high lunge position. When you're ready, step that back foot in, and we once again drop down into that nice deep squat position. Can you all see me okay on Zoom? Slowly bring the bum up first and just roll up through the spine so your head is the last bit to come up. One more time. Roll them shoulders back and relax. We're going to take our feet wider, so at least double the width of our hips. Both toes currently facing forward. Turn your right foot so it faces out to the right hand side. Both legs stay straight. Arms nice and wide. And then again, just tilt from this time from the hip and bring that right hand down towards the floor. If you can't quite reach the floor, you can rest your hand anywhere on the leg that is comfortable. But if you're okay dropping it down to the floor, then feel free. Then bring it up to the centre. And we switch. The right leg comes to the front, the left foot turns out to the left, both arms wide, and we just tilt. Again, rest the hand wherever's comfortable, keep that top shoulder back, so you're pretty much stacking the top shoulder on top of the bottom one. Back to the centre, keeping these feet wide, lift through the chest, and just fold from the hip with a nice flat back to around about 90 degrees until you get a nice little pull on the back of those thighs. Hold it here just for a brief second. And then when you're ready, take the hands down towards the feet and just let that upper body drop down a little bit lower. And hold it there. Bring yourself halfway up, back to 90 degrees, press the hands on the thighs if you need to. And slowly come all the way up to the top. Walk it in and relax. Give them shoulders one last roll. Now we're going to come into that tree pose. So standing on our left leg, right leg, you're either going to place it here on the inside of the calf muscle, or if you need to, go above the knee. So don't put it on the knee, go above the knee or below the knee with the foot. Just hold it there. Get a little bit of balance and strength work. Sally, you look like a tree. One in the wind. Yeah. Slowly take that leg down and we switch. Left leg this time, either on the inside of the calf muscle or the inside of the thigh. Just add a little bit of pressure on that foot into the thigh or the leg and just hold. Try not to pull it on that knee. You want to push it against the knee. Slowly relax, take it down. Give the shoulders a little roll, body a little twist. And then from here, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Place your right foot nice and straight on the toe behind. Take your arms up in line with your ears. And then just tilt forward from the hip with the upper body. And if you're feeling comfortable, bring that right leg up behind. Just hold that position. Slowly bring it back down, tilt up nice and controlled, and then we switch. Do the same with the left. Take the left leg behind, reach your arms up, tilt forward, and then you start to bring that leg up behind. Try not to be too close to the wall, because otherwise you hit it like I just did. And slowly bring yourself back up. Relax, relax, relax. Nice big roll one more time. And then inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, take it down. Place your hands on the floor, bend the knees if you need to, and just step back into that downward dog position. Pushing that chest through to the thighs, bum goes up towards the ceiling, nice and straight with the legs, nice and flat through the back. Slowly bring your body weight forward, so you're in like a high plank position, and then from there just drop your hips towards the floor and lift the chest. Now you can either stay on the feet, so your body weight is suspended, or you can take it down, just untuck the toes, and rest but still get that stretch. Your choice. So you can either stretch or you can stay on the toes with that little bit of core and upper body strength at the same time. And then start to push back into that downward dog one more time. I've got my fancy socks on tonight. No slipping. No slip, no slip, no slip. Then slowly come forward one more time. Plank and then drop the hips down. No slip socks. And drop the knees down to the floor. Push the butt back and sit in that child's pose. Walk your fingertips away and just lengthen through that upper body and under those arms, through those lat muscles. slowly bring yourself up. Step your right leg forward. Hip flexor stretch. Just lift the chest and just drop into it for a little while. Hold it here. With the right leg forward, take the left hand down towards the floor and take the right hand up. Just hold it there. And then what I want you to do is switch hands. So take the right hand down and take the left arm up. And slowly take it down and just try and ease yourself a little bit deeper into that hip flexor stretch. Push that knee forward a little bit more, drop those hips in a little bit more. And when you're comfortable, ease off a little bit, bring that leg across the body, and we're going to slide on through into that pigeon stretch, where we fold over that front leg and our back leg goes out nice and straight behind. And when you're ready, slide that leg out. We're going to sit back one more time, over those heels and back into that child's pose. Slowly bring yourself up, step your left leg forward, getting into that hip flexor stretch. Can you see me a bit easier now? Make it a bit brighter. Then take that right hand down, left hand up. And then we switch. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Then both hands back to the center and just ease into that stretch a little bit more. Move those hips and knees forward. Try and increase that stretch. Ease it back and slide that leg across the front. And once again, get into that pigeon stretch. Folding down over that front leg. again, when you're ready, just slide on out and bring those legs round to the front. Sit yourself nice and tall. Legs are straight. Just place the hands behind and then use them to lift your chest and shoulders and sit yourself up nice and tall, nice straight back. Drop the shoulders away from the ears if you can. Just relax and slowly reach up and start to fold forward down towards those toes. Slowly bring yourself up, bring the feet together, lifting through the chest one more time, let the knees drop, and if you can, use your arms to just press down anywhere on the legs to increase the stretch. It doesn't have to be your knees, it depends how long your arms are. Relax, let that right leg come out in front. And with this left leg, you're going to use your hands to bring the leg in and across the body. So take hold of the ankle and the knee, and then just pull it in as much as you feel comfortable. If you can get it in quite far, you can then get your foot into your elbow and your knee into your elbow and just cradle it in a little bit more. Pull that leg right into the chest, increase that glute stretch, lift up through the chest. Try not to slouch. Take it down and we switch. Left leg goes out, right leg comes in. Again, you can just use the hands and pull it in a little, or you can take it right into those elbows, cradle that leg, put it in a little bit more. Take it down. When you're ready, bring yourself down, all the way down to the floor, legs out. You can put the arms above the head if you want a little brief full body stretch. Just lengthen it out as much as you can. Hug your right knee into your chest. Use both hands to pull it in. And just like gently ease that knee in and away from the chest. Just to gently create a little bit of space around the top of those hips. And you can start to add a little bit of side to side movement, so you can pull the knee slightly across the body and slightly out. From there, just take your hands behind the thigh of the right leg, hold it gently and extend that right leg up so it's nice and straight, and then just gently pull that leg in until you feel that stretch, but try and keep that leg as straight as possible. So if you feel it starting to bend, ease off a little bit. If you're okay, take nice deep breaths in, and then as you exhale, just increase that stretch a little bit more each time. Back to 90 degrees. Bring the opposite hand over to the knee and just fold it across your body and hold it here. Back to the center, lengthen that leg out, and then bring the left knee in, take it with both hands, and do the same. Just gently ease it in and out towards the chest, just a little bit to increase that stretch. And again, just try and bring it slightly across the body and slightly out. So just target a few more of the smaller little muscles around the top of that thigh. Nothing crazy. And then we bend that leg to 90 degrees, take the hands behind the thigh, and when you're ready, straighten that leg up into the air. Keep it as straight as you can. Just gently pull it in towards the chest. Drop that leg to 90 degrees, opposite hand comes over the knee, bring it across the body, just fold it down. Back to the center. This time we're going to bring both knees in, hug them in with the hands or the arms. feet down flat on the floor, so the legs are at about 90 degrees. And all I want you to do is try and get a little bit of movement through the spine. So we're going to do a glute bridge, but we've done this before where we tuck the pelvis first, we tuck it in, and then we start to roll up through the spine. Just do about 4 to 5 reps, nice and controlled, where you roll up and roll down. So we're concentrating on the spinal movement rather than the glute lifting, rather than trying to get that strength work into the bum. We're just trying to get that movement into the hips and spine. Roll it as much as you can, and then when you get to the bottom, just release the hips and just let them untuck. We'll do that a couple of times. You've done around about 5, we're going to roll over onto our fronts to give the front of our thighs a nice deep stretch before we have our quiet time. Come on over. So lying on your front, you can just roll over onto your back if you're led down, and just pull that heel into the bum, stretch off the front of that thigh. That leg, and we switch. Other leg comes in, pull it into that bum. And we finish off with one more child's pose, sitting yourself back over those heels for the final time, before you then get yourself comfortable for your sleepy time. Then just relax. Grab yourself your jumpers or your blankets or your pillows or whatever you want to make yourself comfortable. Or just stay as you are if you're comfortable like that. Find yourself a nice comfy spot. You can either sit down, lie down, lie on your back, lie on your front, your choice, as long as you are comfortable. So nothing complicated, we all know what to do. Get yourself comfy. Just start to think about your breathing, what's happening with the breath, whether it's short and sharp, or whether you can just make it long, deep, steady breaths. Try and focus on really relaxing every muscle that you can in the body. So find your nice comfortable position. If you feel any tension anywhere, whether it's the shoulders, the lower back, the legs, anywhere you like, just try and release it. Put your body in a position where it doesn't feel as tense. Even if you're frowning with your eyes closed, just try and relax. Fill the body up with nice deep breaths, and then empty with long, slow, deep breaths out. Start to let the mind clear as much as you can. Focus on that breathing and releasing that tension through the body, and just relax as much as you can. slowly make that breath a bit fuller and a bit deeper, expanding the chest a little bit more. When you're ready, start to add just some small movements to the body. Just start to wake up, get some life back into it. If you've got your eyes closed, when you're ready, just gently peel them open. And take your time and bring yourself to a seated position if you're not already. When you are ready. That, my friends, is the end of your Yogalates. Thank you if you joined on Facebook.